You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
Sometimes the best moments on The Voice happen off the stage, and this week Reba McEntire delivered one of those unforgettable surprises. During the blind auditions, Niall Horan found himself in the middle of a spooky, hilarious prank pulled off by none other than the country queen herself. It all started when McEntire called Horan aside and led him into the coach's lounge. With two sharp claps, the room suddenly went dark, and the mood turned eerie. In her best ominous voice, she leaned toward him and said, "When you decided to take a few seasons off, I think you forgot who's in charge here." Niall, who had been joking earlier about his back-to-back wins in seasons 23 and 24, looked a little startled as Reba doubled down. "You feel like you can take a little vacation? Little mini vacation?" she teased, pointing out that he had been absent for 3 seasons. Niall tried to defend himself, reminding her he was on tour. But McEntire wasn't letting him off easy. "You know who doesn't take a vacation? Reba McEntire," she declared, before jokingly referring to herself in the third person. At this point, Horan could only laugh nervously and reply, "Okay, Miss Reba," as she warned him to stay out of her way because she needs a win. The lights flicked back on, and just like that, the spooky skit was over. It was a playful power move, but it also showed McEntire's sense of humor and competitive spirit as she returned to reclaim her crown on the show. Of course, behind the teasing, there's real admiration between the two. Horan has spoken openly about how honored he felt to work with McEntire when she first joined as a mega mentor during his debut season as a coach. He described her as a legend who transcends country music and praised her generosity in sharing wisdom with younger artists. In his own words, "She's just an icon," and the admiration is mutual. McEntire respects Horan's artistry and presence on the show, even if she won't hesitate to keep him on his toes with a good-natured scare. This fun exchange came on a night already filled with standout performances. Contestants delivered heartfelt auditions, and the coaches continued their playful banter that keeps viewers hooked season after season. It's moments like this that remind us, The Voice isn't just about competition, it's also about the chemistry and camaraderie between the stars in those iconic red chairs. So while Reba McEntire made it clear she's not planning to take a back seat anytime soon, Niall Horan walked away with a smile, and probably a little more caution around the country music queen. One thing's for sure, their dynamic is just as entertaining as the talent on stage. Stay subscribed for more videos.